So, hey guys, Chauzu here. I decided to have some fun with Ulti since I barely used her since release, so I made two pretty wacky teams. But first, let's just repeat what Ulti does. Ulti reduces CD by 1, resists the spear by 10 turns, 5 times attack boost for powerhouse and fighters, 1.5 times HP, and if you mark enemies, it's a 5.25 times buff. Special reduces special bind attack time by 7 turns. You get the increased chain when hitting perfects buff for powerhouse and fighters. And you get the base attack boost for powerhouse and fighters for 1 turn. Pretty underwhelming, to be honest, some decent utility, but the actual buffs, while sure the chain boost one is unique, but the base attack buff, it's just too low numbers, it's so underwhelming. We also had the fact that the special bind doesn't really work well to remove when Ulti is captain, and a sub ult doesn't remove the spear. Superclass is the best part of her, I'd say. You get you mark enemies, which always goes through full immunity, and you also get 1.75 times attack boost against mark enemies. So basically, whenever you want, you get a free guaranteed 1.75 times conditional, as long as the HP has more than 10 million HP, and if they have less than 10 million HP, you don't really need to get the conditional anyway. So, I made some wacky teams. It's not against the hardest content, I just wanted to have some fun, to be honest. I made this video after the Blitz and PvP ended, and I was tired, and I was like, I need to start doing some stuff for the treasure map, and I just wanted to have some fun, and yeah. So for this team we do double ulti, which means that we can use ulti, superclass and special 2 different stages, so we can mark enemies and get some extra damage on stage 4 and 5. We're going to do some stalling here for the ship, but it's fine, like we still need to do some stalling for the specials. We run several high CD units, so even with the CD reduction from captain, doesn't really help. But yeah, when I run easier content like this, I don't want to do like the same old. Like, you could do the normal stuff, like you could run the rare recruit Sengoku from the batch from this arena release, handles everything stage 4, super boring. Instead, I use this carrot, who is actually pretty good for stage 4. Removes all the bind, removes most damage reduction, which are the 2 buffs here, debuffs, and then we have a support to remove the rest. I use the ship to remove that annoying barrier. So yeah, that's the reason I run law, because of the heart pirate support. Remove 2 turns of damage reduction, carrot handles the rest. Also the dog support to add an attack boost. Mark the main boss Raizo here. And use ulti special, and yeah, this will be more than enough damage. I even saved 10 and more, because why not? Get some super 10 extra damage as well. And yeah, we're already at the final stage. Law isn't the useless on the team, he does help us with the special reverse here. Katakuri also gives us a Chambers for free, Call of Affinity from support. I use Ulti right away to get the conditional damage boost. Important to use that before Ulti, before Black Maria, since Black Maria also does conditional. And as you see, the enemy has full immunity, but you can still mark the enemies. The marked mechanic has nothing to do with the immunity system, so there's not even a check, it just always applies if you fulfill the marked condition. And yeah, super easy kill. I made one more fun team, and this is even more dumber, I'd say. We're doing a hybrid team, ulti together with the Sasaki. So we're doing a October Open Focus team, but we still have the Katakuri on the team. And we fill the team out with the Soba and Soba is always super good when you do any team with a super tandem unit, and yeah, my who's who is actually max, so we're going to take advantage of that. See, I'm actually going to speedrun to stage 4. I will be stalling 1 turn stage 3, but yeah, we can't even kill that stage because nobody here resists slot bind. But that's kind of the fun here, because for this team I wanted to use Ulti to remove special bind. It's just that we have the fear mechanic here, you know. I complained about fear before. Units can't do their job. Ulti can't do her job since she gets feared. So what we're doing is that we're going to stall out the fear. And we're actually going to stall out everything stage 4. This is super hard because Kinemon does quite a bit of damage. And we have the unique debuff on Arena Shinobu, where we take damage every turn. I don't know what that mechanic is called. It's only been used for this arena as far as I know. Katakuri resists most of the hunger, so we're going to start taking hunger damage as well. So yeah, this was the first run I made, and I honestly had no idea if I would be able to survive it. But Sasuke and Ulti carries us with their 1.5 times HP buff. So we're actually able to hold on here. We barely survive. But yeah, we do have a problem here. We still have the hunger. But we're going to be using a ton of specials now. We use Katakuri now. And the acid Dive support, we get 2 recovery orbs. Those will remove the remaining hunger. We use Ulti because we have 2, so might as well use 1. And Who's Who to get chain boost this stage and final stage. And yeah, just consume the recovery orbs and the hunger is gone, and we can easily take out Kinemon. Like, this is an arena made for int units, so one will think that the damage output will be lacking, but it definitely isn't. And yeah, when I reached this stage, I realized that I forgot to add a war booster, so I wasn't sure about the damage. But we do have a lot of extra damage, like we have them marked for the conditional. We have Sasuke's powerhouse resistant, which works on everybody on the team. We have the Ulti's buffs. And we also had the super tandem. And yeah, I didn't have to do any changes, as you will see here. This is one of the easiest kills you'll see in a while. Absolutely free. So yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.